BigBarrBaby. What it is, my boy? Man, let's hear Ralo talk about his lies. Man, Ralo been on the internet so much lately. I don't know if he trying to go back to jail or if he trying to stay free. I don't know what he trying to do. But let's see what he talking about, man. With no further to do.
Oh man, had to bring him back by popular demand. Right here, we in Atlanta with hip hop's most hated, Ralo. Man, you feel like you most hated right now?
You know, when you try to be, like, it's just like if you got a job, you got a boss man all over you, so you try to walk in a certain way. I feel like in this industry, to be friends with, it's like you walking on goddamn eggshells. But when you just be like, that shit, none of that shit don't even matter to you. No friendship, all that old shit, because a real friend gonna f you regardless. You smell me, they'll admonish you and they'll tell you about yourself and you accept the constructive criticism. But that shit, a lot of that shit just be fake to me in this industry. So I'm just walking on a path where, only thing I praise and worship is the Lord. You smell me?
Well, I mean, since you've been home, I mean, you've been very vocal. You haven't held nothing back. And it's a lot of mixed reviews. It's a lot of people who feel like, you see it just like I see it.
Right.
Because we post you a lot.
I understand a lot of, I be understanding where they coming from. I be understanding where they coming from. Like, I'm not for my, just selfish, where I just don't give a fuck about the public opinion. Sometimes I say something in the public just to look at the comments, just to see what's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? And how they feel about things. Like, I seen one of this, I think it was like Good Brother or some shit. He was just like, yeah, just like you love Dolph, this is my big brother. And I love Duke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understood where you come from. That's your brother. You got every right to feel how you feel, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, your brother knew what he signed up for. You know what I mean? And you knew your brother was wrong. You know what I mean? That's like, I feel the opinions of the people when they be on the nigga on God's side. You know what I mean? They gotta understand that when God came in the
Just because his brother knew what he signed up for doesn't make black on black crime okay. That is not an excuse for especially you, Ralo, the leader of the Ox, the Muslims. You should know better than anybody that an eye for eye isn't always the best option. I mean, sometimes you already lost Dolph. Now you lose Jook. Now what? The police is gonna rain down on you all with a RICO. Now it's gonna be what, CMG and PRE and a RICO. Like, man, y'all gotta stop all this senseless killing, man. Y'all made it out the ghetto, made it out the hood, didn't have to go to college, didn't have to go to school. And you guys, I mean, look at you. You're sitting in $1 million Maybach, even though it may be rented or it may be yours. Why are you talking about killing? Why are you talking about unaliving someone? Why are you talking about murdering someone? It just doesn't make any sense. And the kids are watching this,
that's my favorite rapper. And he was dissing 3 6 Mafia. So, just because a nigga made diss songs about you or made fun of you or shit like that, I don't think that the man, you smell me? It's the rap game, you smell me? A lot of these niggas that's taking these lyrics to a whole nother level. You smell me? When, the man was able to, successfully take care of his people, his family. Made the best man win in reference to lyrics. Like, you don't see Kendrick Lamar and Drake trying to kill each other, me, or no shit like that. It to me, when I look at rap, because I was in jail for rapping about my life. You smell me? And I know that this get real behind that wall. So now I look at the rap game, I look at the internet as a business. Like I now look at like, okay, a freestyle battle. You see niggas talk about each other, mama, your auntie, your uncles, and all that type of shit. You know, I look at it like it's a battle. You smell me? So I ain't looking at it as if I gotta die for this shit. You smell me? So it is what it is on it. So like niggas gotta understand the business. Like understand the business, get the money to take care of the people. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a business. I mean, we're seeing, I mean, from Charleston White to Woody, people who have a personality, they're making millions just off their voice.
I don't know about millions.
Days. If you have a personality.
Like a couple months ago when I was over there with over to my hood. It got a couple million views and whatnot. And before I got up and shit, I was telling them what I was finna to do, and I'm still structuring it out. But anyway, my little brother done got pulled over down there. Ali done got pulled over down there on our side drive, and they impact my Maybach van and told me what was at the gas station. A nigga walked up to me. While I told somebody right there, told me I love you, bro. I love what you're doing for the hood. You're a real nigga. And gave me a hug and shake my hand and walked. Please take a picture with you. So I was like, he just told me I was the realest nigga in the world. You need everybody on picture. You want to go take a picture with Charles. So I'm with you.
Yeah, and as much as people say they don't like you, man, everybody's tuned in. Our interview did damn near 2 million views.
Right.
So I mean, somebody got to be watching, you know. But okay, let's get straight to the point. The young Dolph trial ended yesterday. Everybody was tuned in. You were very vocal about it. Did you watch the whole thing?
I ain't watched none of it. Like I can't see no shit like this. You know, I'm a goddamn play cheese fan, so anything you post, I kind of tune into. But other than that, I ain't really be watching. I don't look at the young thugs trial. Emotional, like my heart too big. I can't see certain shit. Even when the NFC girls fighting each other in the NFC, I can't even look at the NFC fight. I can't even look at fight because you know I believe in fighting to the death. It's not like I ain't out this motherfucker fighting to play no like niggas in that motherfucker fighting for their life and them shit. Like and then you in the motherfucking court cases, and then you got my brother, he dead. You know, like, I don't even see no shit like this. I mean. In the streets. Like I ain't respecting no niggas want to get no life. You know, I never was able to put that shit in my brain. Like, okay, you know, I need to go to jail for the rest of their life. Like, yeah, man, put this shit in the whole court of the streets. Like, you know, and I'm still battling between Ralo and Terrell because you know, Ralo say whole court of the streets. Terrell be like, okay, chill. People need to be together, all that other shit. So, you know, I'm still battling a battle within myself.
When you go to jail, who goes? Ralo or Terrell? Or do both of y'all go? Talking about you battling yourself. Man, I don't think that 6 years was enough for you. I think I'm about to call your probation officer and tell him you need another 6. So I'm still battling between Ralo and Terrell. What? Well, let me tell you something. When they throw you in the cell, you have a lot of time to battle with Ralo and Terrell. Boy, you better lay low somewhere and chill out. Go get you a Snicker and spend time with your kids, boy.
When you said that first day, the prosecutor said that Jook allegedly put it $100,000. Was that new to you, or did you know that?
That was new to me. I mean, you know, you would hear through the streets, you would hear what people say, but I don't never believe shit what people say in the street because a nigga called me a rat. And once they called me that, I just stopped believing in street shit, period. So, you know, when the motherfucking judge said it, I mean, when the motherfucking people in the court said it, I'm like, gotta have some significance to it because, and automatically, I didn't even know that it was going to hit the people the way it hit the people. I was just so mad. Like, man, them niggas, man, I don't give a
I mean, you was the one that said you was gonna make a juicy for him. A hit dog gonna holler. If someone calls you a rat and you didn't rat, what's the point of saying anything? Now, if someone called you a rat and you hollering and screaming and fussing about it, it shows me that there might be a little bit of guilt upon your part. Are you a rat? Did you take the cheese? Come here, little mousey. You the one that said, I had to make it look juicy for him. I had to make it juicy. Anytime you sit down and talk to the feds, I don't know what you saying inside that room. You could have said what they wanted you to say and said some more. That's why you don't make anything juicy. You still went to jail and did 6 years anyway. You might as well did the 6 years and said nothing. You know more than anybody else. You King Ralo. They call you Mr. Dog Fool. And I ain't talking about Keebler and Bits. We know what dog food you selling that H. So you should have been in this position before. So the fact that there is any inkling that you ratted and you hollering, maybe you did rat.
I don't even know. But shit, the goddamn, I made his ass, because all the goddamn little distro motherfuckers hit me up. I might make about 40, 50,000 off on them. You know, I'm charging the high for juke pack promos right now.
I hate that laugh.
So, I guess the two guys didn't get the 100,000. They were supposed to
Laugh like a
split
church
80,000,
nun.
take 40, 40, and then give the middleman
Like Alvin and the Chipmunk.
would have been 20,000. So allegedly, well, based off what this guy said, Cornelius, he said that he only received $800. He didn't receive the 40,000 like he was supposed to receive. He said he didn't even know Dolph. He had no beef with him. He never met him. He just needed the money.
But what I'm at with that, you know, me personally, I believe.
If he needed the money that bad, I mean $800, I'm sure young Dolph could have threw him a couple cars or something. I'm sure young Dolph could have let him wash his car for $800. You needed the money. What? To do what? $800. What you gonna do with that? Buy you a fresh pair of Nikes? You guys kill me, man. You always talk about $1 million this, $1 million that, $1 million this, billionaire this, billionaire that. But when it gets thick, when the plot thickens, my boy, it's always for under a stack. That's what y'all doing 25 years to life for? 800. Go ahead, Ralo, man.
Because I read, you know what I'm saying? I read a lot.
Good.
And I see
Good.
tell me like, Ralo, robbing and stealing ain't no difference between you selling metric tons of weed, heroin, and cocaine. You know what I mean? Me personally, in my goddamn brain and how I was raised, that was hustling. You know what I mean? That was actually like our job, or we put in work and we actually building up something. So me personally, I look at that type of shit as some grimy shit, like stealing and, you know, not stealing Walmart and shit like that. You know, I ain't telling you how to go steal Walmart and steal, but I just know my people from my neighborhood had to steal from Walmart and different clothing stores to, you know, utilize clothing stuff. But what I'm saying is, like, for a nigga to do some grime, like, nigga, you go do it. If I got a problem with you, I go handle my business. You know, where I'm from, niggas always they send hits and shit. Where I'm from, we don't respect the nigga that sent the hit. We actually respect the nigga that did the hit. You smell me? So, you know, I just don't respect the shit like that, nigga. You got a problem with me, come handle me yourself. You smell me? Get in the bush and she took it fast and handle his business. That's what I'm on. You smell me?
Have you met Juke before?
Never met him.
Never.
Yeah, nah, I ain't met that nigga before. I ain't even know how he looked until yesterday.
what was It was some more information that came out about the case as well about that CMG paid the lawyer $50,000.
I mean, if that's true, I just don't be believing everything got hip. You know me? But that explains why all these niggas around this motherfucker deleting their Instagrams and activating their shit and shit like that. You know, man, my thing is, if y'all don't handle the business, don't send no little boy to handle a grown man job. In the words of Young Dolph. What be going on? These niggas like, if I got personal nigga, I'm just gonna hunt my own. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got caught on the jet with it. I ain't have to be on that motherfucking jet without it. But I will never send a nigga to do some shit that I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. You know, that's just the Ralo. If I got a problem with you, Sean, I'm gonna call you. Hey, pull up on me. You know what I mean? We need to holler at each other about that. If you definitely die, I'm gonna find your ass. That's me.
Did Dolph ever voice anything to you about his difference with CMG? Was it any kind of advice or not concerned, but maybe, you know, some advice? Or
it there be so much good vibes going on with Dolph that I don't let my brother. We never talked about no negativity. All the thing we talked about was getting money. Smell me? He used to try to figure out, like, how the hell you making all this money, Ralo, and the weed price is so fucked up now. Because, you know, back in his days of doing what he was doing, it was a little bit more profit in it. You smell me? So when, you know, it got to me, and I'm still out this motherfucker making millions and millions of dollars, he was trying to figure out, like, how you still making all this all such, and all we talked about was I was telling him how I was doing my game and my dope game and things like that. He was telling me, he would teach me about the rap game. So, you know, both of us had foreign things to communicate about. You smell me?
mm-hmm. What so more details came out that he was shot 20 times.
Mm.
4 of the bullets left his body, 16 stayed in.
Mm.
We also learned that one of the other shooter, which was he got sentenced to life. He is in a picture of with Dolph, an old picture.
One I posted.
Yeah, the one you posted. And this guy, he wanted to be with a PRE.
Right. Now my thing is with that shit, like that shit, you know, I'm emotional. I'm trying to cry. We keep talking about it so much, but what I'm saying, like, I just can't figure out how could you be with a nigga today and tomorrow be his biggest op. You know for a fact this nigga got kids. You know for a fact this nigga got a girl. You know for a fact his mama love him. You got key glock. You got people depending on this individual. How could you put in your motherfucking brain that it'll kill this man for $40,000? You might well go work in a warehouse for this year. You can go get a chicken plant job this year. You can go goddamn you can go get a fucking job for this $40,000. Teachers make $40,000 a year. You smell me? Like, you can go to live and hang motherfucking chickens and get $4,000 a month, $40,000 in 10 months. So, like, you not even taking these doctors in. Nigga, that's why you gotta show empathy for people. Like, whenever I'm doing something with a person, or doing something for a person, or doing something to a person, I automatically put myself in that person's shoes. You smell me? Unless it just don't went too fucking far. Because you gotta think about it. Dolph had money too. You smell me? Dolph died. You know. So it ain't like he kind of did the same thing to the opposition. He could have been put a harm on one of them niggas' head and got them niggas off. Dolph just stood, got the money, stacked on business, did his shows and things that matter. And kept going. Y'all bought into the beat. Y'all bought into that shit. So why is everybody mad? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody that mad that you gonna take that extra mile and come to business like that? I don't respect that shit, bro. Like, ain't nobody. This the only blood that we got. we ain't get no blood from, I'm talking about from the beginning now. A lot of niggas done got dropped after that. But what I'm saying, before Dolph, it was the only super bad there. You smell me? So, I just don't feel like, I don't get money. He could have been did the same shit them niggas did. That's the easy. They didn't call anybody. And we'll have a lot of crash drivers doing some dumbass shit like that. Smell me? So that's just what I'm at with it. Like, come on, dog. If he ain't do it, if he ain't turn it, and he ain't like God, pussy ass niggas around, because he got niggas like me, and he got other real niggas that, they can say nigga internet, but everything that I said on the internet really was true. You know, about really stuff. So, you still, he could do the same thing, what I'm saying.
A lot of people are just wondering, where did it stem from? Do you feel like it was just plain jealousy? Because nobody knows how it got this far. You feel like it was plain hatred.
I mean, I feel like even if it was the nigga Big Juke, for example, right? Yo, God, his name ain't came up in this shit, none, right? His name coming up, but what I'm saying, they didn't say, yo, God put the $100,000 hit. And y'all motherfuckers know Yo Gotti got a lot of fucking money. They said Chuck did this, right? Yo Gotti know the hustle. Yo Gotti knew from him Dixon, 3 Cents Mafia, and all the rest of the niggas how to hustle and make money. So even if it was Dolph, if it was that beef, or if it was rap beef, or whatever, if money came from this shit. Just remember, people bought into this shit. Don't play with me, play with your bitch. Hit that motherfucker on stream. Like me personally, if I thought I was dealing with a real gangster, I wouldn't even be. If I'm buying on the internet, I don't feel like that nigga a gangster. I'm playing with that nigga because I don't think that nigga no gangster. That real gangsters don't fuck with gangsters. You know what I mean? That shit automatic. If you're a killer, I'm a killer. We know each other, man. I just don't think that it was no real super goddamn killer animosity between the nigga to my brother Dolph and the nigga Yo Gotti. That's my personal opinion,
So what you trying to say? You playing with Boosie because you don't think he no gangster? Because every day you flip flop. And then you say, "Oh, I'm done with it. I'm on my feelings. I don't want to talk like this no more." I thought our keys or Muslims were supposed to keep their feelings and emotions to themselves. Like, boy, you seem like you backslide. You need to go pray or something, man. You need to go on a fast. You know you scared of Boosie. I know you scared of Boosie. We both know you scared of them New Orleans boys. You probably see them boys there. Run! I ain't never seen y'all Muslims fight nothing. Y'all won't even throw rice at a Chinese wedding. All y'all do is pray, 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 pray. If you really about that life, why don't you go to the Gaza Strip and go help Palestine if you really fight like that? Talking about you don't take people seriously that you joke with on the internet. Next time Boosie pull up on you now, don't get scared now. And don't be in his DMs talking about, man, Boosie, I ain't mean none of that I said on Say Cheese. I just had to make it juicy for him.
I think they both of them hustled and made them a whole lot of fucking money. And then you got this old douchebag ass nigga Juke want to take the extra mile. When he could have said it too bad down.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just based off songs, Juke and Dolph knew each other. They had a real relationship.
I mean, from what I see, I think maybe right now he your big sister, I know he your big sister, huh? You still a thing, yeah. In the whole nutshell of money, I'm thinking about the money aspect of it. God made a lot of money. Dolph made a lot of money. You know what I mean? And we got this little man ass nigga Joe fucking both plays up. Cause now Gotti goddamn hotter than the motherfucker, and you got my boy in the motherfucking round. Like, what's ass?
How you know Gotti hot? I mean, what you telling the police? Hey man, I think you work for the feds because there's a lot of things you saying that real gangsters ain't supposed to be saying things like that. Even though I understand Dolph, your man Dolph, my man, two recipes, Dolph. But you talk about Gotti, how you know Gotti hot? How you know Chuck ain't do it? And Gotti didn't know anything about it. Boy, you starting something you can't finish. Watch your mouth, Ralo.
Like, oh man, he in the round too. So man, I mean, me personally, everybody keeps telling me, Ralo, why you saying this? You need to respect the dead. Nigga, I don't respect everybody that's dead.
Obviously.
I don't respect it. I think some of these fuck niggas need to be put in the ground. Just remember, that's just my opinion. Now everybody got down crying and shit when somebody. But what about all this pussy ass shit this individual was doing? Oh, so we just got a Muslim brother that they just killed on motherfucking live TV. Everybody knows this brother just got killed. The government did this. So obviously I ain't know.
I think he was on death row. And I think his time was up. I don't think he was killed. I think he was executed after being on death row for so long. That's way different than you saying some people need to be put in the ground. And man, dude, didn't you just come home? Dude, you better not have any people around you that get unalived within the next 2 years, because they're going to go back to this video and you're going to be suspect number one.
Supposed to be
enemy of the state.
Supposed to be around, but some of these fuck niggas, it's been rude and it's lawless. Some of these niggas need to be in the ground. So don't want the goddamn motherfucking police and that police. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use this as Ralo. Y'all say people supposed to be in the, y'all killing motherfuckers. So some of these niggas that's in the ground, I just don't believe, I don't respect them.
When he got sentenced to life, you were viral for saying you wish he would have got out.
From said that was
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, time to play when you do some shit like that. It's time to be out this motherfucker like that, right? Time to get play that. I don't believe in, all that other shit.
I think you mean Batman and the Joker. Just saying. Robin was Batman's counterpart, Go ahead.
I ain't with all that. Make sure, nigga, but Dolph White wanted justice in that way, so I ain't gonna go against her. You see what I mean? And I love her. You see what I mean? And she wanted justice in that moment. That suits her. Some people believe in that. I mean, some people like that. But when you was raised differently, like when the law was
boy, you seem like you like Law and Order too. All this dry snitching you doing. He told Gotti name all out there like that. I mean, if you want to handle it in the street, you wouldn't even be talking about it. You wouldn't be name dropping. Boy, you name dropping like a venereal disease, like you just passing them out. Go ahead, Ralo.
Opposition, so I just been able to, change my heart in that way.
So let me ask you this: before you started rapping, to fund other rappers' careers?
I mean, you come ask to borrow money. What about I'm saying? A lot of
we don't gotta say no names. We don't gotta say.
That's why I don't want to say nothing to me now. But guess what? They cheat. Whatever they want.
I wouldn't call what Ralo did rapping. It sounds like music you let your cat listen to when your cat is having a bad day. Like, I don't know if that's rapping. I mean, rapping usually has syllables and cadences and flows and rhythms and words that rhyme. I don't know what you was doing. All I heard was yeah, 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 yeah.
The moment you fuck with it, so no nigga, I'm getting these niggas change and shit back. I recorded it. Yep, I recorded it. So
Oh, we know.
send me the script to say cheese.
Or,
So
or,
what
or
would
the
you ask for?
FBI.
Ask for money? Would they pay you back, or you didn't care to get the money?
I don't want a nigga to pay me back. They did songs and shit for me, and they, you know, posted my album and shit like that. Like a lot of this shit, like Boosie up here trying to act like he got damn did shit for me for free, nigga. You know, your girl came over there, got money out my apartment in Pakistan, and you know it was favor for favor. It was never I Boosie gotta give me no money back. He gonna tell the whole lot like this bitch. I mean, scream. I don't mean to call you no bitch, but
You done dry snitch?
simply to get a blunt. Yeah, I don't even smoke blunts. Yeah, I had 1,000 pounds.
Oh my
Why
God.
a girl come over there and get a blunt? Nigga, you sent your girl all the way to Pakistan to get a blunt for real. Man, out of here, man.
One thing I can respect about you, Ralo, you dry snitch. Well, you ain't even dry. You wet snitched on yourself. Tomorrow had 1,000 pounds, and I mean, I know you've already been convicted, but Jesus Christ, do you not have any shame? I mean, you dry snitching, you name dropping. You told me how many pounds you done had in your house, dude. You're gonna be in the streets for the rest of your life. You do know that, right? Like you do know all of this doesn't leave the internet, right? Like you do know that this is all information that can be used against you in a court of law later on if you catch a new charge, right? I just hope you know what you're doing, Ralo, because I know you're trying to make it juicy for us, but man, can't you just articulate your words in a different manner? Like just take a little spice off of it. Like, boy, you about to dig yourself right back in the penitentiary. It sounded to me like you throwing rocks at the penitentiary right now. Pow, pow, pow. I don't care. Come and get me again. But as soon as you go inside there, you're gonna be crying. Hey, little baby, send me 10,000. Hey, Quavo, send me 30,000. Don't nobody want to sing King of money? Where my money? I'm King of Oxen, Pops, 12 gangs, time. That's how you sound, too.
Ain't lying. I ain't lying. Too. That's why I like this shit I be saying because I say shit other niggas wouldn't say. They got down time I'm trolling him. But when I was
Yeah.
I ain't stopping him. So yeah, I'm out here trolling. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, he was trolling you, but he wasn't name dropping. Your own homie is the one that put it out there. That French dude, Le Pew, Jaju, whatever. Your homie, your Ark brother, was the one that said you was ratting. It wasn't Boosie. Boosie just basically reiterated what your man said. And he ain't even use your name. Like you name dropping all these people. Like you just drop, 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 drop. Boy, are you looking for a Rico? Because that would it sound like to me. Stay away from Wallow.
So wait, he said girl over here to get what exactly?
He told me, hey, my girl, you'll make sure she gets money. I said, boo, how much you need? He said, they give about 4,000, 5,000. That's all. First of all, every time I ain't even getting my own for.
Why couldn't Boosie just Zelle her 4,000 or 5,000 or just Cash App her 4,000 or 5,000? Why he calling you to give his girl 4,000 or 5,000? See, this is what I don't understand about you rappers, man. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. And it feels like you're assaulting my intelligence, which makes me incensed because do y'all got the money or not? I mean, why would he tell his girlfriend to come to your house? I wouldn't tell my girlfriend to go to another man's house and ask for 4 or 5 thousand, because I know there's a chance that some frivolous activities may occur, like intercourse, fellatio.
5,000. I'll get her a couple thousand, 2, 3,000, do something. So guess what I did? She came in that motherfucker. I told her, I'm like, okay, this will establish a good relationship between Boots and I. And don't get me wrong, I love they won't let me pull over my paperwork. You know what I mean? And I think that's just only fair. But I guess because I don't did all this shit on them, it probably ruined. But I don't give a fuck no more because
Ralo, don't nobody want to see that fake paperwork. We want to see the paperwork that's sealed. We want to see the juicy paperwork. We don't want to see that doctored paperwork that took white out and white it out with what you said to make it look juicy. And who made Boosie the king of paperwork? And why do you think you have to prove so? You have to show Boosie the paperwork for, like, show us, show the people you're talking to. Show like, who's Boosie? What's Boosie? Nino Brown? I see Boosie got his foot on a lot of y'all Atlanta dudes' neck. Y'all not as tough as y'all proclaim to be. Because T.I. went down this slippery slope too. Boosie pull up to the paperwork party. If a man said another man snitching and that man doesn't give the other man time to show his paperwork, then you cannot say another man is snitching. This is how it goes down in a penitentiary. Boosie was like, I ain't coming to your paperwork party. That's the icing on the cake right there, that you even bought the paperwork out. He just making fools of you dudes, man. And you dudes keep falling for the same old banana in the tailpipe every time. Y'all all get all in your feelings, like Boosie is the trap god or the paper paper lord, and Boosie only did 5 years, you did 6. So what makes his status any more better or bigger than yours? Like, who's Boosie at the end of the day? When like he don't even have any hits. Wipe me down. Oh, wipe it out. Like, you doing all this to impress Boosie? Really? Man, you doing too much, Ralo. Man, you need to get your pimp game up, man. But who is, like, Boosie is not the leader of the African American tribe or the leader of the prison paperwork tribe. Like, man, stop it, dude.
shit. At that point, I be feeling like they ain't my friend anyway, so I don't got no friends to lose.
Oh.
Them niggas, certain niggas is back for a lot. Some of them get
$40.
Some of them get 25. There's different rap niggas was coming to get different money. Niggas was fucked up back then. PPP, and it wasn't no such thing as, all this streaming money that's going on, and YouTube checks probably were coming, but we definitely didn't know how to get it. We just not learning the game.
It wasn't no Apple and Spotify. This was around, this was around like live mixtapes and shit.
My mixtape, that Pill Spinnerella, we had to pay them.
You had to pay them to get the top slot. I remember that time. So word was getting around town that, you could go to Ralo to fund you to help make shit look good. Maybe a few dollars, maybe some jewelry, and you didn't mind helping people out.
It just don't. Well, you got to understand this. I'm making so much goddamn money to the point where that shit was like just crazy. Like, you got to think about it. I might go in the club and, a nigga might be done calling me. You like, oh, coming down the road, now I got your money. You might owe me 50,000, 100,000. Whatever, depends on how much I would give him. And I was like, just meet me in the club. He might meet me in the club with his 50,000. But you got to think about it. I already still got his pack at the house I can just get him that. So I go in the club and I can throw all this shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I still got to pack people that's ready to review. So it really didn't matter. It's nothing, although, I was real, particular with my money, like, because I really value relationships. You know what I mean? So it wasn't enough for me to give this rapper 50,000, 5,000, 20,000, 100, because these are the people that I was setting up on my chessboard for all of us to win. You smell me? Win together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no goddamn when a nigga call me a rat, these niggas scared to goddamn come around and this nigga say that this he say she say shit. I don't give a fuck who said something. Come to me and let me show you. You smell me? And some shit just ain't for the internet. But sometimes I get mad and I just post it.
So you feel like some of the guys that you helped out in the beginning stages, they didn't keep it real with you later on?
But this shit is crazy. Like, nigga, I'd have never thought some of these niggas would be on the type of time they be on. You smell me? Like, these niggas be so much of cowards. These niggas don't know how to be their own man. These niggas care about what another motherfucker say about them. They ain't their own man. So they say, oh, this person don't fuck with Ralo. Oh, I ain't gonna fuck with him. You ain't your own man. You smell me? I'm telling Boosie, come see the paperwork. I'm public as fuck. And one of you niggas that think I did some lame shit like that, come on, let me show you. I'm saying it in a general statement. I'm giving everybody an invitation. Like, hey, see Boosie wanna do it. You come do it. You come do it.
Nah, I'm good. You sound guilty. I don't want to be reading your paperwork. You see my one of the type of dudes. I'm gonna come all the way to Atlanta to read your paperwork. I'm gonna have my glasses on, and while I'm reading, you gonna be trying to turn the page. What's taking you so long? Damn, well, can I read it for myself? You gonna be hovering over my shoulder while I'm trying to read it. What's taking you so long? It's 100 pages inside there. Damn, I ain't got all day. I ain't got all. Nah, Ralo. No, I don't want to see that paperwork. I want to go to your FBI, whoever you made it juicy to, and I want that sealed paperwork. I don't want that unsealed cock of baloney when you first got locked up. I want to make it juicy paperwork.
Say the black and white ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Sure, it is with you.
When I get like that shit almost fuck with my brain and make me like fuck with my mental to the point where I'm like, man, fuck everybody. It's up. I don't care about what the fuck niggas say. They gonna say Ralo to internet. So you ain't my motherfucking friend. So what it matter? Maybe who's my friend, probably listen to you. But you want to support me in private and talk to me in private, and you don't want to support me publicly. Fuck you.
So
I'll be your friend, Ralo. No need for the expletives. If you need a hug, if you need a shoulder to cry on, somebody to lean on, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. Lean on me, Ralo.
like, not even just Boosie, that time when I guess the phone call leaked or whatever, he went on Vlad saying what he said. You feel like that kind of hurt your reputation just a little bit?
It hurt
where certain rappers don't want to stand next to you.
It hurt me, my feelings to the highest, to the core. You smell me? I personally feel like, in this life, that's the worst shit you can be called. You smell me? So
no, it's not. You in this life, a snitch is not the worst thing you can be called. Okay, try being called the N-word around a bunch of Aryan nation skinned brotherhood necks, rednecks in the woods or something like that, and you're far away from civilization. And they call you the N-word and you have nowhere to go. I think that's a little bit worse than being called a snitch. I mean, no one cares. I mean, half of y'all snitching anyway. That's like someone that's transgender say, I don't like it when you call me transgender. That's the worst I could be called, but you're a transgender. If you snitched, you snitched. So what? We're gonna forget about this in 2 weeks anyway.
Exactly. Now, when a nigga say I got caught back, so I'm mad. I don't give a fuck. Like y'all.
Why?
So now I be mad as fuck. So when nigga, when I be showing you go back and listen to the phone call, cause maybe y'all don't understand. I said it bluntly. I made it juicy for him and make it seem like I knew these people.
Yeah,
So
we
when
heard
I
it.
made it seem like I knew these people, then I was making some shit up, but you take this one part for them, and then you make this shit like, oh, you see, you make it. Nigga,
Juicy. Juicy fruit. How juicy did you make it, Rob? Did you make it mouth-watering juicy? Because we all know, once you start talking, you keep talking. So what did you say? And what didn't you say? And what did you keep on saying? How juicy did you make it? Did you make a pineapple juicy or just coconut water juicy? We need to know. Because I don't want to stand next to you right now, boy.
whole phone call, I'm telling you, 400,000. 400,000, I'm sorry, bro. You know I was trying to tell niggas, this shit ain't work. And now we're talking about 7 years later now. It's 7, 8 years later, and we haven't found out one person that's locked up right now. I even heard a nigga say some shit like, oh yeah, he gave people up, but when they said he had to testify, he didn't want to move forward. Plus, that ain't how the feds work.
How they work?
98% of federal cases don't go to trial, period. And second of all, Brian Steele, Durr family, and Drew Finland. I have the top 3 lawyers.
Andrew Finley.
Right now. You think for 1 second, if a nigga would have gotten arrested for Ralo, they want to let me go home? If one nigga would have been arrested for Ralo, Brian Steele, Drew Finland, and Don Simon would have made sure I walked out that motherfucking door. So, what I'm saying here is, yeah.
Hold on. You got caught with how many pounds of weed? I mean, you was the one who gift wrapped the weed, didn't you? You were the one who got caught red-handed with the weed, didn't you? So even if you gave someone else up, you were still caught red-handed. You still would have had to do some time because you got caught with all the thousands of pounds of weed, and then you went back. After the police caught you, took the weed, took you to jail, you went back on a private flight the next day, like you ain't learned your lesson, then went back to California, got more weed, came back, and they caught you with that too. So even if you would have gave somebody up, you still would have to do time. Numb nuts. Ralo talking about that's not how the feds work. How you know you on payroll?
Nigga, back then, who was using flip phone? We to go to the store and get a fucking $10 $30 card. You think for 1 second he making $10 million that I'm finna let the feds get a phone with some damn crime in it?
Yes, I do.
Is you stupid? I ain't make $10 million. I'm an idiot. So for a motherfucker,
yeah, actually, you did make $5-10 million being an idiot, because I don't know who wraps up, who goes to California on a private plane, wraps up 1,000 pounds of weed and brings it back to the cab private airport and unloads it into a van. You like what? in a wide open airspace, and then go back again the next day and do it again. Like what do you think this is? Fast and Furious? Like you should have rented out a hangar, Wallow. All those hangars, you know what a hangar is? That's where the plane goes in. You know, it's like a garage for airplanes. You rent out the hangar, you go in the hangar, shut the door, and then you take the packages out. You don't do it wide open at the airport. Federal, boy. Use your head for more than hanging a ball cap on it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, because they don't even know how to feds roll. The feds don't even do shit like that.
I forgot what the audio said. I think the audio was something like, you pretended you told on something.
The audio said, "I'm making juicy for him."
Yeah, that came.
The brother called me, first of all, I'm on the cell phone. Everybody keeps saying it's a jailhouse call. It was never a jailhouse call. Y'all was just receiving it as a jailhouse call because this nigga had him like a wire or something. Because I was making sure he had recorded because I'm on Queen phone. You smell me? So he couldn't never been recording me like like out in public. He had a motherfucking little thing on and he would record, he putting up speakerphone. And I was talking to the nigga. So he telling me.
But the brother was your man, no, Ralo. Like you and this dude was thicker than peanut butter. So why would he just break up a 15, 30-year relationship, whatever y'all had, to lie about you being a rat if you wasn't a rat? It wasn't like you was talking to someone you like a distant relative or someone that had beef with you or someone that needed notoriety from the phone call. This was your man. That Jacquees dude, that Haitian dude or whatever he's from, this was your man, your homeboy. Like the dude that used to run around town with every time your right hand, your ace boom coon. He's the one that recorded you. I mean, y'all wasn't beefing at the time. So you gotta take his word for it. And look how you sitting up. Look, blood pressure all high. Look at your posture. Hit doggone holler. Boy, lay back on that comfy pillow.
Because at first, we was gonna pay an officer. Because the motherfucking prosecutor wrote like, hey Ralo, the prosecutor wrote Brian Steele and like, if I give up the officer who brought me the cell phone in, they'll give me a reduction on my sentence. So I'm like, shit, let me call the officer. So I get me a cell phone, I call the officer, I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you $250,000 for you to go on this motherfucker, tell these people you brought me their phone, because I know he's saying I told on you, you're going to tell the world I told on you. So I called John Doe. I made sure John Doe went to the motherfucking officer and tried to pay the officer $250,000. The officer said, Ralo, I ain't finna take no motherfucking charge. So right off back, if we go back to the big facts interview of me in jail, I'm telling the world, I can get out now if this nigga come forward. If you go back to the big facts interview, just look, I kept saying, I can get out right now if y'all to come forward. I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm trying to throw shots at the officer, like, come on and get these $250,000 and help me get on about this motherfucker. So I'm telling John Doe, I'm like, bro, that's the same move we were finna do together for $250, except these folks charging $400,000. You smell me? If you get if this nigga saying that if you saying you getting this low from this nigga and you get on $400,000, he turn himself in and he gone, you automatically get a reduction off your sentence. You smell me? So I'm telling this douchebag ass nigga that, and guess what? He tried to edit the call like, yeah, you did what you did. Fuck nigga up. I told you what I did, and it was nothing more than that. That's what it was, and that's what it is. And when I say I made it juicy, guess what the nigga saying? He tried. Everybody listening to that portion of the conversation, everybody like, okay, he made it juicy for them people.
Hold on. So you wanted to pay somebody $250,000 while you were already indicted to come into the jail and say the cannabis didn't belong to Ralo, it belonged to me. And the guy said no. Or he wanted 400,000. Y'all already talked about it. It doesn't make sense, Ralo. So you were scared to do time. You were scared to do 6 years. That you wanted someone else to take your charge. And you got caught red-handed. So both of y'all would have been doing time. That's how the feds work. That's called accessory to conspire to conspiracy for distributing large amounts of cannabis. You would have put everybody in a pickle. Yeah, you ain't think this one through. Hey, go ahead and sit on back.
Recently went live and you said that you don't want to be a whole rapper like Boosie. And Boosie didn't take that too lightly. Boosie flexed his muscles a little bit. He said that every weekend I'm touching one, I'm getting 150,000 cash. Man, you know, but why poke at Boosie though, man? Why say something like that?
Because he was fucking with me while I was in jail, and I don't forget that shit. Like, niggas that been in jail, right? Bitches to get on the phone, and they'll hang up the phone in your face. Hoes cheating on you out here. Hoes be motherfucking spending your money, stealing from you, trying, you doing all this lame ass shit. And some of these bitch ass niggas, they be running out with your money. And we don't forget that shit. You feel me? And I just used to get none of this shit Boosie did me while I was in jail. He was calling me while I was down. So I said, okay, I'm climbing this pussy ass when I get out there. What I'm gonna do?
Your feelings was hurt.
I ain't saying I'm kind of type of conversation. First of all, bro, JC, got Beyonce, motherfucking Mary J. Blige, my favorite singer. R. Kelly, my favorite motherfucking male singer. Like all these different people is over 40 years old, over 50 years old. I wasn't saying every old shouldn't rap. I'm just saying me. You gotta think about how the whole Muslim community.
No website detected at the moment.
Maybach things going.
Look, the Maybach making it juicy for him too.
So
He done rigged the car to make it juicy.
over this age shouldn't rap. I'm just saying me because I'm leading the whole Muslim community in this whole song. That means a lot ain't pleased with rappers. So I'm saying
No, Allah ain't pleased with your snitching that. I would not want you to lead me anywhere. It just seems like the only place you can lead me to is the penitentiary or the graveyard. The way you dropping salt, the way you dropping dimes. Boy, you dropping dimes like Steph Curry, boy. You dropping names, you dropping loads, you dropping addresses. Boy, your car even just made it juicy and dropped a dime too. Boy, get out of here, man.
at some age in my life, I want to just be able to, practice my religion and do the right thing by him because me doing this rap shit ain't doing nothing but lead my people in the wrong direction.
You can't rap anyway.
Yeah.
Look, Dirk and I go for all. We really don't.
Yeah, well, you know.
So why y'all do it then? We not supposed to rap. Yeah, you know what? Y'all not supposed to rap. And y'all not supposed to be taking private jets to California to buy thousands of pounds of weed either. Oh, or is that not in the Quran? You poisoning your own people, selling them dog food, selling them heroin. Is that not in the Quran either? Are y'all not supposed to do that too? Because you, boy, man, let me. This guy is hilarious. Then he gonna put all of the name. Why you gotta put Kevin Gates and Lil Durk? What that got to do with your beef? Like, this is you stand on your own 2 feet. It's about every Muslim in the world, and then you gonna say from Kevin Gates to Lil Durk. That's every Muslim in the world. Boy, I tell you.
Who's not making up motherfucking $150,000 a week? Crazy, man. You
How you know? You count his
It's
pockets?
believable. I can see him doing a show Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some
How you know what he make?
I can see that.
Ain't nobody getting booked Friday, Saturday, Sunday for a whole 20, 30 years.
I think
50 Cent is. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 20, 30 years. Yeah, 50 Cent has. Jay-Z has. A lot of rappers has that have old classic hits and just have those loyal fans that just aren't gonna go anywhere. You go to Dubai right now, they're probably playing 50 Cent. You can find me in a club 2003. So I don't know what you're talking about. Now, you may not make 50,000 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because nobody want to listen to anything you put out. Just because you ain't making it don't mean somebody else not making it. And Ralo, what you doing right now is called pocket watching.
I think Boosie's a legend. I think in places like South Carolina, Mississippi.
Listen, let me tell you something. Do you know how much? I just got booked at the same motherfucking places Boosie got booked at. And guess what? That motherfucker with this money, they can't afford to pay him that much money and generate that type of revenue with that dope crazy.
I think Boosie has a large range of fans, man. From
It was
kids to
this small for you.
people in their 50s, man. I think a lot. I'm not thinking.
I don't give a damn what you say. A nigga ain't making no 50,000 Friday, 50,000 Saturday, $50,000 Sunday. It's not happening.
You don't see him getting 30 a show and then 20 after parties. You don't see that? I think it's believable.
I do too.
Not at the shit that he been to, because I was there. And they on and with my little goddamn after party, because I charged 20 for the show and I charged 10 for the after party. It was a 30 ball, right? So I did that Friday.
Your catalog is nowhere near Boosie's. I don't even know any one of your songs. I mean, what Ox shit, Pop shit, 12 Can't Stop shit, they stopped you before you can put out another raggedy album. They actually did you a favor. Because I've never got on my ride and said, hey, turn on that new Ralo.
And I did that Saturday, I made no 50. And guess what? This motherfucker was packed out. Nobody could get in that motherfucker. So what I'm saying, it's impossible. No, we talking to promoters and all right here. Promoters tell you they can't make that type of money in that type of venue. It's just
I get it, but I'm saying like Boosie's the ultimate hustler like yourself. He's gonna go to Mississippi and get 10 features.
Ralo, you do know that although the venue is the same size, they can charge your fans $20 a ticket. But when Boosie fans come inside there, it automatically goes to $150 a ticket. So just because the amount of people are the same doesn't mean the monetary value is the same, Mr. Pocket Watcher.
Just charging $5,000 a piece. That's 50. It's like it's so many ways.
I'm sorry. I love Boosie and I love you, but I'm just facing reality here. You'll be lucky to get a show every week nowadays. Money is fucked up. First of all, it's not.
The economy is fucked up.
It's not gonna happen, Sean. I don't care what you say. It's nobody can convince me that. It's not because I know what club. You only got selected clubs that even open on Sundays. You know what I mean? Like clubs got their own nights. You got selected clubs. The best night of a motherfucking club week is a Saturday. That's the best. That's the strongest day. That's all our strongest day in reference to club. People still got to work on Fridays. People still got kids that go to school on Fridays. Sunday, that is the church day. No matter what you say across the board, only day that we have power in clubs. And I doubt that motherfucker. Guess what he booked that now? This week, him and BZ booked that opium. I 100% guarantee you that he ain't getting no 50,000. that motherfucker this low. And then you got to think about it. BG on the ticket, so they had to get down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Make more money.
It's only 4 people can fit in this motherfucker. For you to sit up here and say, well, 10 motherfuckers, nah, it's impossible. I don't care what you say.
But it's not impossible for 4 people to fit in that Maybach. And when you're inside there, they pay $20 to fit in a Maybach. But when Boosie and BG is inside that Maybach, they're gonna be paying upwards of $300 per person. What you talking about?
Yeah, that.
So, he did. I mean, 3 days a week, knowing him doing features, going to, I don't think he's talking all money all around the board. It could be believable. Feature money, after parties, and then the main concert. I think,
let's do the math. You saying how much you saying he getting for the show?
between 30 to 40.
All right. You think he
Then
got
the after party, 10,000. Let's start with Friday. So that's 10. That's 40,000. 30 plus 10, and then another 10 on features. I think he could do that twice a week. Because
yeah, so now we down to 100. We
bro, we live in the South, bro. Boosie's a legend, bro. We can't. They are.
People calling my phone right now. Hey, well, I'll show you in person. But niggas is broke right now. Go to the club. Strippers ain't even making money right now. I'm telling you, it's a fucked up time. If you ain't making money off YouTube and views and streams and shit, you fucked up. Charles is fucked up. Did you just not see that motherfucking the whole 300 just got fired?
Yeah,
Sean, it's a fucked up time, and he is not making that money right now. I don't care what nobody says. It's impossible. It's fucked up right now.
So after that statement, he took a jab at your rap career.
The only true thing he said.
They give me another next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that money. In my brain, I got a certain vision that I'm trying to do. I'm focused on this goal, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. Yeah, he can say I don't know how to rap, but shit, it's a whole motherfucking lot of people listening to me. And when I go in the club, said 12 can't stop shit. So obviously, something not going good for me, you know.
They stopped you.
What I mean, do you even care about rap though? Because sometimes you do say that rap
I
isn't.
learned, me personally, I'm just so. What I'm saying is, I got a certain goal, and I got a certain amount of money. I got a certain amount of money that I'm trying to get to make sure that I secure this bag for the rest of my life. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna make $10,000 a day without the rap game for the rest of my life, so I can leave my kids. So in my brain, if I gotta go do this interview, I gotta go do this show, I gotta go do this feature, I gotta go do this show promo, I gotta go do this. I'm not even focused on a motherfucker saying that about rap. Like, that's the least of my work. Okay, they say I need 15 songs for this album, 15 songs for this album. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in this motherfucking booth, I'm gonna make the best 15 songs for each album, and I'm gonna get the money. They worried about all of this shit. I think every human being around this bitch got their own art. So my picture that I paint might not be pleasing to your eyes, but it's pleasing to somebody. Motherfucker, I don't like this, but guess what? A lot of motherfuckers buying it and looking into it. So his opinion is just like everybody else. Some people love me, some people team Ralo, some people team Boosie, some people team both of us. You know, I don't want to get it fucked up like I just hate Boosie. I just hate the shit he did.
That's obvious.
$8 million off the rap game.
Cap.
Yep. Ooh.
Cap. You definitely ain't do that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't sold no dope, so everything coming in is from the rap game. You know what I'm saying? What's this interview?
Cap.
This rap game got me this. Well, the I met Dirt rapping. I met Lil Baby rapping. I met these dudes that gave me money rapping. I met 21 rapping. Not saying they rappers and saying they discrediting them, but see, all of this money came from the rap game. So what I did was I ended up I had a duplex right here that they ain't get. I bought them up for $38,000. I sold that bitch for $170,000 without anything, without doing anything to it. See, so when I sold that, I bought the apartments. Boom. I put a little money with it, bought the apartments. I bought this lot. Lil Durk gave me $40,000. I put $60,000 out of my pocket that I made from Empire.
This is what you call narcissistic behavior. They gave you that money because they felt sympathy for you, because you were behind that wall. They didn't give you that money because you was OG and you was king of the Muslims or whatever you self-proclaim yourself to be. They felt bad for you, Ralo, because you was crying every single day on the internet about, hey, y'all need to, if y'all really like me, y'all will come to the federal jail in Atlanta at 8 o'clock in the morning and have a free Ralo protest tomorrow. They treat me horrible in here. You were crying the whole 6 years, boy. We got tired of hearing you cry, so some people just threw you money out of sympathy. And it seems like your narcissistic butt is not grateful, you little ingrate.
I bought this lot for $100,000. I bought this lot. Lil Baby gave me $50,000. I put another $50,000 with it. They got me this lot for $100. Then my mama house, I ended up cashing out on that. I had dropped political prisoner and Empire sent me a check. So let's just keep going. So I had like $3 to $4 million in property. PPP hit. Everything that was $1 ended up being $2. So these $4 million just turned into $8 million. You smell me? And then I'm still getting check ceremonies, still doing promo and shit. And that was not, you smell me? So what I'm saying, yeah, I missed that. That's how I got it. That come over now.
Did you just say you committed PPP fraud? Talking about every $1 turned into $2 PPP hit. What?
I showed them too. And that was probably working like this place. And I'm gonna be down there with 20 bucks. Because they put 2 levels on that bitch. So yeah, baby, the money coming and it coming from the rap game.
Well, you was in jail at your lowest. You spoke on it before. You speak on it a lot, actually, but you really don't say too much about it. You say that a lot of people that you expected to look out for you, they didn't.
Right.
Are these? Is it family?
It's
A little bit of both. I think it's both. But you know, like, yeah, none of these niggas don't owe me shit. But the niggas that owe me, I expect them to pay me. Because I ain't never getting online and shit. I did the right thing. You see what I mean? I want to ever expect a little nigga to run off on me.
How much? You keep saying that too. How much money was stolen from you while you were locked up?
$5 million.
Oh my God!
About $5 million.
And have you seen these guys? Like you told me you forgive them in the last interview, but did you
Man,
really
these niggas
forgive
been
them?
ducking me. Like, they been dodging me. Rap niggas like dodge me, them niggas dodge me. And so, and then, you know, when that little rap shit came, you know, all of these niggas use that as an excuse to hide from me and stay the fuck around me. You smell me? Because certain rappers ain't never sent me no money, and they know I sent them money. They know I would have sent them money if they was in the position that I was in. You smell me? And then the rest of these niggas that owe me money, these niggas, I was on niggas comment up on the ATL top 20. But so I went on my page to see if the nigga was up on it. He went up on it. I typed his name and that shit said I'm blocked. I'm like, nigga, you owe me money. Block me. This man be like, they be high, bro. Like, that shit's lame, sucker shit. Cause my kids and my wife, my people needed that money. You know what I mean?
So was this money that was stashed away at only a place that they knew about it, and they
It was
just
tax. I 30 pounds. Like I had thousands of pounds of weed. I had a lot of bricks. I had shit, you know what I'm saying? I was giving it out. And we had a piece of paper where everybody owed me certain money and shit that I knew I kept giving them. You smell me? So I already knew in my head, like if anything happened to me, I'm still 5 million up. I know my girl can at least collect at least 3 of them, and I could have took care of my damn self. I wouldn't have never needed no money from none of these people.
But so it seems as if these individuals thought you were going for a long time. Hmm. So I mean, look, I mean, your lifestyle hasn't changed. I mean, you're sitting in a Maybach right now. This is legendary, actually. I mean, when I was there, Lamborghinis, trucks, it was everything you could think of. I mean, the new store you just bought. When you got out, did you have to start all the way from zero, or did you kind of have a little put up?
I mean, I started from zero. That folks took, everything from me, and all these niggas ran off on me. So, like, Empire was sending me money. I just invested that shit in real estate. That's the game. I was investing in real estate due to the fact that I thought people was gonna run off on me because they already ran off on like shit. I don't know how much time I'm sitting in this bitch. So when I was investing in this real estate, I ain't never known that, we'll have COVID, and I ain't never know that, money was gonna just be like that. This same shit that was $20,000 over here. That shit $400,000 right now. You smell me? So I would have never thought that type of shit occurred. So the good Lord just blessed me with investing my money, and I learned how to build shit. You smell me? I learned how to get with contractors. I learned how to go to Lowe's. I learned how to put the foundation down. I was expecting you to come back and I was gonna show you the whole real this shit. Brand new now.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of it. It looks totally different.
Completely.
That shit look good. So you started from zero, man. I mean, I know when you got out, little baby, you said Dirk sent you money. Do you still talk to the Gucci?
I just said Gucci in the club. But you gotta think about Gucci. Work. You can't. Gucci just a different type of person, but he gave me a hug. We embraced each other. We gave each other smiles. Me and his wife, we was real cool. Like we still cool. I love that lady Dolph and whatnot, but we just seen each other at the club, and it was great vibes and whatnot. So, yeah, I know that be always saying we against each other and all that other sort of shit, but I just see this man at 2 Chainz party with QCP, and we just hugged and dapped each other up. And he told me out his own mouth that he happy as fuck that I'm out, and he happy that my situation worked out. And guess what? Luce ain't no pussy. If him fuck with you, he would have told your ass right in the club. No matter how many niggas you with, no matter how gangster you with, he would have told you, I don't fuck with you. Get the fuck out of my me. So,
Yeah. Rich Homie Quan
right.
passed away. Super unexpected.
Very.
We know y'all have history, good and bad. Things happen. People have disagreements. You went to the funeral to pay your respects. But like I said, you're the most hated. So everything you do, people are going to grab the good and bad from it. It was, he was there on live, not showing his respects. It was, he was there with Boosie. He could have sat down with him there. How was the whole Rich Homie Quan experience? And did y'all get to make up, since the whole not beef but disagreement that happened years past?
No, when I was in prison, I was over the Muslim cop in several places. And like with being that person, you got a certain way you have to walk. Even out here, I'm still doing crazy shit that I ain't pleased with, and I know my love ain't pleased with. But I called that man while I was in that state of mind, and I told him like we killing this beef, and he was highly honored to do that. You smell me? And I had to go pay my respect to his funeral because that's just the right fucking thing to do. And quite all the people that I seen posting him when none of these people at this man funeral, like, bro, if you would have seen that, because you know the camera's only showing the front, bro. If you would have seen the whole top, not one soul was at the top. The whole back of us, nobody went down. And you smell me like I feel like it should have been more people down. You smell me? You had the DC Young Fly, you had the Rocco, you had the Young Road, you had myself, and you had Boosie. Those was the most popular faces that I seen there. And then online, it was just everybody was just Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? And it really hurt my heart that it wasn't a lot of people that like that. You smell me? And then like you gotta think about it like when I raised up, when I got up, because I was with a lot of my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Boosie sit right behind me. You know, gave my word that I wasn't even gonna approach Boosie about that situation. You smell me? This ain't the place. I know you live, you know where I live. You can invite me up, I can invite you always got the magic. So like I just that ain't even like what we got going on and what was said is not a conversation that can last 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation where you need to sit down and we need to read this shit together and see what occurred or not. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't think this is real, we possibly need to go to this courthouse and I pay the money and you pay the money and we print this paperwork out and you just read for yourself. You feel me? So like that wasn't even the place to be done because we really need to get to the nitty gritty of this. You know what I mean? So you know, that portion, but it was an honor to see him down, because I really miss and I love Boosie. So I ain't gonna sit up here and act like goddamn I ain't hurt from the situation and it just fucked that man because I really honestly love the brothers. You know what I mean? Like I appreciated him for even doing the song when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated him for saying free Ralo. All that shit meant something to me. So I ain't gonna sit up here and act like he just a straight up fucked up ass fuck nigga. You know what I mean? I'm team him, but I'm still gonna always goddamn stand up business when it come down to the truth and the lie. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let no nigga lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was told to me that a lot of rappers stopped answering for Rich Homie Quan before he died.
Man, none of these niggas will fuck with everybody remember. Everybody act like they don't remember. But when I say this shit, everybody want to troll me. Only reason why I say it because I don't feel like I answer nobody. I feel like none of these niggas don't really fuck with me anyway. So I ain't even engaging in trying to get a nigga to fuck with me. Hate me. Y'all, I hate Ralo Tribe. Be a part of it. I just don't give a fuck. And I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. I'm just a nigga that tell the truth about things. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might troll, I might laugh, I might giggle, but nigga, I turn into an incredible hawk if you make me mad. You smell me? So, just like that. You gotta think about it, bro. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers went live in that bitch. But everybody, nigga, in every funeral I've been to in my whole life, we took pictures inside the funeral home. I did not take not one picture or I did not even pull my phone out. I respected the whole funeral. But everybody in this motherfucker seen these people with their phones out taking pictures and shit. But like the nigga pretty much, you had to see all these people taking pictures in this motherfucker and recording the whole funeral. And now after the funeral, we see everybody posting pictures inside the funeral and posting pictures outside of the funeral thing. But y'all motherfuckers ain't bad enough. But so, Ralo posted some pictures and Ralo. Yeah, I don't even know that. I was down for you. This is my partner. I've been on court. This is so weird, man.
You think the fallout with him and Thug had a lot to do with, because the fans gonna pick their sides.
Right.
A lot of that played a part of, Rich Homie Quan's decline in the music industry was the fallout with Rich Homie. I mean, with Young Thug. Fans they like to choose sides, man. They don't understand that artists is entertainment, and it's okay to listen to both artists.
Right. So my thing, Tommy Quan Thug was the best rap compilation in history to me. Like, better than them two of our, you know what I'm saying? But I think that we allow this rap game and industry to turn us into some shit that we ain't. And like, you know, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. You smell me? You gotta be comfortable to know that everybody fuck with you and everybody you gotta be comfortable with not when that shit bothers you. You know, that shit I ain't gonna blame it on the people. I'm gonna blame it on himself. We can't blame it on the people. We gotta blame it on ourselves. And once he got in that motherfucking box of okay, these people not fucking with me like that, he just let that shit destroy him personally. Mm-hmm. And when he let that shit destroy him, he didn't know how to come about it. You smell me? See, when everybody comes, these rats and shit, and I came about that shit like, man, fuck y'all. Who gonna do something? What's on? Yeah, I'm here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna buy another car. I'm gonna buy another house. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Fuck your bitch. Yeah, this me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be laying that shit getting you. You know? When a motherfucker try to turn you down, you power up on the bitch. And he let that shit destroy him, man. And, you know, you run to drugs, you get to run into shit that gonna probably make it worse than what it was. And I be telling people like, man, don't let none of this shit destroy you. Don't even care if a nigga don't like you. You see when a nigga comment on your shit and they say some shit, I troll back. Or you not rap, I say some shit to their ass. Or you a rap, or anything, troll back. I was like, you can't let that shit do nothing for you, man. You gotta keep it going.
Yeah, man, that's true. A lot of people, the internet too, a lot of people, they're on Instagram every day. They're seeing all this stuff they can't afford. They're trying to rap. Rap ain't working out. It's hard for them to pay bills. They can't get fresh how they want to. So they become depressed and then they lean to drugs. And then, you know, it's hard to, once you're on that fentanyl and you're taking those pills, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard to get out of that. And the internet is a big problem.
I mean, the internet, you know, I'm telling you, a nigga tell me, oh, Ralo, you too internet. And this comes from different rappers. Nigga, why is you on the internet? Internet ain't all. So, how in the fuck could you be too internet? You know, possible way for any nigga that have made money off the internet to say you too internet. They just like so much money. Where the fuck you read that? Nigga, I'm gonna keep making the money. What screens, the views, this shit is paying us. The fuck y'all niggas talking about YouTube, internet? What the fuck you read that? Stupid ass nigga. I ain't no such thing as to internet. Get the money. If the money coming, let that shit keep coming because that what sometimes that shit will slow down. You gotta be prepared to slow down. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep popping my shit. You telling me I'm getting paid to pop my shit and speak real facts in the people. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna say it, baby. But you might as well get prepared because, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. Got $258,000. It's comfortable. It be massaging me. I like that shit. Bitch be old over here looking all pretty and fine this me and shit. I like this shit. This shit a machine. I be typing shit and playing Zuku and all shit. So guess what? The internet got this for me. So I don't give a fuck about what you niggas be saying, man. Fuck them people, man. Get their money.
Now, from your operation, we never really got into real details about your operation. I mean, the case is over with. We still don't have to get super detailed, but I just want to get an idea. So, were you like the El Chapo of Atlanta? Like, what would you compare yourself to?
Now, I was just a hustling nigga that got down, came from nothing and appreciated what I was given. And I just knew I just grabbed the method and it just worked out for me. I was able to buy a certain amount of coke that paid for my whole re-up. And at the same time, I still had another thing that I was making a lot of money for. And it just kept working. You know what I mean? And I if it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
What did you realize that, yo, this shit is different? Like, how much money did you ever make? Like, maybe a person 100,000 or 20,000
I made $100,000 when I was like 18. You smell me? So like it ain't my first big money that I really this was $850,000. You smell me? That's when I knew. Oh, bitch, I'm getting money. Okay.
Why that number? Why that number?
Because like I was really hustling, and I think when you really like you gotta go re up and you got to put this shit out there, you got bad. So you know, I just suddenly sat down one day and just went inside the bank and I counted this shit. And then the bins was getting too small. The, you know, I bought the biggest safe deposit box in that bitch. Then they got full. I'm like, God damn, this bitch ain't never got full. So I started saying, okay, I'm gonna get some of these smaller bills and turn them into big bills. Then when I knew that the whole box, because I used to see the shit, well, one of these motherfuckers coming here, well, one of these motherfuckers coming here. So I used to be like, hurry up and put money in there and shit, and hurry up and put the shit inside the safe box. So when I knew that it was all big bills in this bitch, I started scared about. There's some big money in this motherfucker, so let me count. I count.
But why take illegal money to the bank though? Why not stash it away, bury it underground or something?
Man, that shit be like, it was like, bury my, but bury my goddamn money in the ground, put that shit in the safe deposit box. And I knew nigga had to rob the bank to get this out of there. Yeah, I had no, you fuck around and you need help with this shovel and shit. And bitch be up like, oh, I know what you put in my head is wrong. Yeah, your shit. I don't know. I put this shit in the same deposit box. I got a little key. And I come in and out this motherfucker when I get ready doing bank. So what I did, I wanted to go buy me some more work.
What was the most money you made in 1 week?
I don't even remember. Man, that shit just coming. It started being normal. You don't really think of you. I ain't never for myself and how much I need to make. I always it with okay, I gotta make sure brother's straight. What I gotta do to make sure my men got somewhere to stay or some reliable transportation. One of these niggas motor go out. This nigga need a lawyer. This nigga need a bond. This nigga, okay, the truck got busted. I gotta go buy some motion. I gotta get another house trap out. So my brain was never into how much money to make. It was always how to make sure we maintain this empire and keep building.
So you weren't never keeping a track of how much money was being made weekly?
It was never about the money. It was always about making sure
shit was
chicken
straight.
Was straight. You smell me? Like niggas was going to jail. Niggas was dying. You had to pay for funerals. You had to pay for lawyers. You know, bills need to be paid. Car notes. Bitch was putting sneaker balls in some of the bros. Gas tank. I had to buy new motors. Like it just shit was just going on. Life was just life. And that shit just went by so fast. What you been doing 4-5 years?
Did it become stressful?
It became very stressful. When I got and them folk came on that bitch and came and got me, I felt not lifted off me. I felt, yes, like I ain't got to do this shit no more.
Wow. So it was like a relief.
Massive relief.
Did you ever feel it coming though?
What my stupid ass did, what my slick ass trying to do was convert all this cocaine into marijuana money. But this marijuana was so bunky, you gotta think about it. On the break, some boy, cocaine, that shit be like this. Nigga, this ain't never 25 weed. You smell me? So, then you got so much weed to make money that I was like, so the transporting it wasn't like transporting the dog food and the cocaine and shit. You smell me? Because I, 10 bricks of boy look like so small, 10 bricks of girl look so small. But 1,000 pounds of weed. That shit looks so funky and so big. You need trucks and shit and planes and shit. I ain't never do that shit. I'm dying food. That was it was kind of a gift and a curse to go over and try to cross over into weed. But that shit was like, I think it was a bad idea.
So you think it was a bad decision to start selling weed? You should have just stuck with the coke and heroin.
I ain't ever get caught. Yeah, I ain't ever get caught.
Yeah. Were there differences in the clientele? Because, you know, they say cocaine is
I ain't talking about side of clientele and dog food and the cocaine. I ain't ever, you know, I was promoting this weed shit on my Instagram. Because I'm thinking this shit don't carry time. I didn't think I was doing no motherfucking major crime by saying I got loads of weed. Like, shit, this I was doing every fucking day and I ain't got locked up.
So what's the differences between the clientele? I know cocaine is a rich man's drug that they like to say.
I ain't gonna say that because you got people homeless and shit that's not trying to show their kids that they try to hide. You got nuggets that they're ashamed of the shit. So, you know, a motherfucker pull out a blunt right in their face and smoke it versus a person with a needle. You don't see that shit every day like that no more. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see everybody putting them needles in their arm right in front of their kids and shit. So the clientele and the whole approach with this weed and other narcotics is totally different. Because people hide this shit. What people don't really hide weed.
Yeah. Was it ever with the cocaine? Did you know how to make it yourself?
I know. What's the kind of know? My man's and them, they made sure I was with the best. I stretched that shit. I got all the good little techniques to stretch it and make it real good and stay potent. Make it come back in the bowl and make it come back in, you know, make it come back in your nose because you want this shit to come back right. You don't want it to burn your nose. You want it to drain right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different sciences and techniques to, you know, cut. That's where you find your money. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get down.
And was most of your clientele for coke were white people?
Dog food.
Dog food.
Coke, I mean, Coke was just a little help with the dog because people like the speed ball. They like to put the Coke with the dog food and speed ball to get on this.
Explain speedball. So it just heightens the hotness.
You know, I never did none of this shit, but you know, that's kind of what they had told me.
So how do you know your quality is good if you never tried it? You had some like testers and shit?
Yeah, you don't know. He coming to be good. That's good. He's about that's how you know.
So I mean, did you used to like you yourself, like when people would come to the trap, like was it lines around the trap or like
You know, it's always organized. So I'm like, man, don't one right here so they can hurry up and buy you go. I put one up the street. So like wherever my demographic of people coming, I make sure I can accommodate them people in those different areas. So I had houses everywhere. That's how I started doing like that first. Because they kept trying to kick me out of here while I would. I had to buy them, so I kicked back. But I was tracking them.
Was it ever times where a customer needed you to front them? Would you ever front them or?
I had some shit inside some little and we just gave them all out every day. Like whenever they needed a fix, here go a couch. That'll fix it. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart because that make them come back.
It just get them off. You don't want taking the shit. You know, some people got a passion for people asking them and shit, and they like to feel king, and it makes their dick hard and make them happy. I don't with that. If I got to give, I'm gone.
You think you're the biggest drug dealer to ever come out of Atlanta?
I would say that, you know, it's a lot. Like, A lot of niggas that made a lot of money. I just goddamn, I'm gonna just say I'm probably passionate, biggest person that gave back in my city. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a lot of niggas made money. There's still niggas in the city making more money than me right now, giving back, give back. So I won't say I was the biggest, but I damn sure can say that, you know, I don't know if to say if I'm the realest or whatnot, but I will say that I'm the most caring. I'm still over here in the hood right now. 15, $20 million over here. Fuck me.
Snow on the Bluff. That's
Right.
your hood.
Right.
Was that movie? Did that came out with like 15 years ago?
Right.
Was that like a motivation for you? Yeah.
My sister in that movie, man, I'm from here. Block. Selling my first bag of crack cocaine when he shot that movie. So like, I remember crack ride, walking up fucking bluff with that damn car. He used to be like, glass house in the thing, man, straight drop. He's like, he fucking up my auntie, how many you want? You know, he walking with the car. Like, this man, so I remember that. And now that the movie, I was like, trying to somebody that day he was shooting that movie, so it just ain't clicked to me like, okay, Ralo, go look at the movie. Like, but you know,
You could have been in that movie. You could have been in that movie, but it's good you wasn't.
nah, I'm just a grateful nigga, man. I'm just happy, son. I'm at peace.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Time I see some lying shit, I keep going up on the bitch. I don't care.
Yeah, I could tell, man. You're different from you were way more serious before you went in.
That was it. But the nigga that crazy, it was clown. Nigga, he just leave your ass and say, them motherfucking people, you know, it was serious back then. I ain't serious no more. I'm like, no, this shit serious. I'm like, no, these niggas serious. Man, look at these niggas, man. Come on, man. Look, we around this motherfucker balling the time of his life. Y'all up here talking about this shit serious. This shit ain't serious, man. Fuck that. That thing, man.
Last thing before we move on. So the cocaine, you had a plug. What was it from? Like Colombia or somewhere?
Where he getting that shit from? He just made sure that shit was coming the right way. It was good shit. You smell me? I don't know where he getting it from.
So you didn't ever have to go anywhere to get it. It just came to you.
I went wherever he told me to go get it. The players were just going to college. I was like, fuck. Like, I was in Mexico on a little scooter. Man, I was in kind of way you could possibly think of. So, like, niggas was catching me over there. That's my love. What's up?
Damn. How much was it to fly private? Do you remember?
You see, it was a lot. You needed a smile to get the dog in the coat. You needed a golf ring to get 1,000 pounds because you know you got to look at the cargo. And if you just say you want a cargo plane, the FAA got so many different goddamn policies to it. So I couldn't just get because I want to just get me a little cargo plane with all that shit. And I ain't want no seats in that motherfucker. Just me and it or my man and it. You know what I'm saying? So like it just depends on where I'm going and what I'm getting. That determines the plane.
So recently news broke out that Pee Wee Longway, and it was a whole RICO case that arrested 101 people. Pee Wee Longway got arrested, and you know it's not looking too good, man.
That boy
you knew Pee
doing
Wee.
time.
Yeah. So when you see that, like, what?
Well, when you looking at this indictment, let's just say the Fed stack shit. They stack shit. So, like today,
Yeah, it's called creating the case.
tomorrow they about $1,000. The next day they about $1,000 per week. They just say 7 days straight they spent $1,000. To them, it's $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
To us, we only made probably $200-$300. You know what I'm saying? So we might go to the club.
Speak for yourself.
This little pack to sell for $1,000. So we might pay $500 for this just to make us $1,000. So we really ain't got never $500. You smell me? But the feds, so the people, the feds don't come just one day. Like they do their homework. They got you. They might investigate your ass 5-2 years before they put up on your ass. So what I'm saying, when we look at this indictment, they say it's $100 million or $200 million. You gotta think about it. They might have came for $1 million 200 times and said, okay, it's a $200 million indictment. You smell me? And you gotta think about it, with that amount of people on that motherfucking indictment, like that's money. What the niggas on the indictment and they saying it's like $200 million. That means 200 times $1 million have been dispersed to the Fed for 40 people. Now we do the math. People think 40 people divided by goddamn 200. I mean by $1 million. That's not really a lot of money. Because even with 10 people, that's just $100,000 a piece. So with 20 people, we're looking at 50. So we're looking at $25,000 a piece for a $200 million thing. Is that when you look at the indictment, you really dig into the indictment, it don't be what we think it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, like for my weed.
Can y'all wrap it up? Wait.
Like this. Like what? That amount, they would have said Ralo got 10,000 pounds. But in real life, I really was just serving 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Me saying this shit onto the camera, they still ain't gonna understand what they done that ass.
Right. So I mean, what do you, Pee Wee Longway? I mean, what advice would you tell him, or you know?
Here we got 2 charges. You gonna sit his ass down, he gonna pay a nigga to take charge. Or you gotta do either or. You feel me? You gonna pay a nigga to take a charge, or you gonna sit down. But if you pay a nigga if you pay a nigga to take a charge, they're gonna call you. That's what they all call a nigga that goddamn pay a nigga to take a charge. Oh, he's a rat. But you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta choose between the two. Do you wanna pay a nigga to take a charge, or you wanna goddamn it's a hard
So is it true you kicked out one of your homies out of FanBlue because of a chain?
Y'all do no shit like that.
Did you see that though?
I seen that. That shit be so stupid, man. Like, I love my bros. You know, shit that be done, it's just hard to come back from. Like it is sentimental. You know what I mean? Like if Rich McCorn, for example, if Rich McCorn would have gave you a gift, maybe a chain, maybe some cars or anything, and somebody take that from you, I can't get that back for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be hard for me to equal out giving you that back. It's shit just sentimental. So like, you know, certain shit just be hard to get by. You know, I want the nigga that want peace amongst mankind, and it just be hard to get that shit when they be done cross certain lines.
Yeah. I seen something on YouTube about somebody's chain getting took, and you were mad at them for taking the chain. You were mad at one of your people for taking somebody else's chain. I don't know.
I don't know, but you know, I'm gonna just keep freak show. I ain't gonna talk about that. I love you, but I ain't talking about that. They gotta have that business in the street.
For sure, man. Now we did post you.
Now I'm gonna tell you about shit that I statute limitation about like drugs and all that kind of shit. I take like shit I got convicted for.
Yeah, you belabor the heck out of that one.
I mean, weed and shit like that. I think about that.
Man, I hate to be your cellmate, buddy. You're
Oh,
bunch.
no, I respect it. I respect it.
But you don't talk me to
Now, he
sleep.
posted you at Mo3's gravesite on Say Cheese. That posted like 2 million. And people were upset. I don't think people knew what was going on. But you was at Mo3's gravesite in Dallas, and people were highly upset about that.
Man, I told the man family that I was gonna make sure when I get to Dallas, I was gonna shoot that video for that man. That's one of the highest streaming songs on his album. I don't know what I got into me that day on that verse, but I got on that motherfucker and I did that Ralo. And people actually love that fucking verse. So if they family looking at the screen, man, they family he got an estate, you know what I'm saying? He got a trust that his money going to be able to provide for his family. Or who the hell trying to do that? But he actually did some smart shit before he died. So what I'm saying is I gave his mama gave us the address to go to this grave site. So if y'all gonna go get that mama, then I don't know what more to tell you. This is family. They wanted it done. So did it for them. And motherfucker, honestly, bro, I see a whole lot of people go to this man's grave site, take pictures and sit on this thing, because they got like this little thing you can sit on them. It's 1,000 people going over there taking pictures of that. I took my goddamn picture and I got roasted. At first, shoot his own video at Mo3. Nigga, this ain't even my motherfucking song. I did what they asked me to do. I did what the videographer told me to do. And guess what? His whole entire family said, bro, you the realest nigga in the world for what you just did. Mo3 is dead. What the hell can I benefit from him? What the hell? I don't understand. Like, people don't even be represented with dead niggas. They forget about these people. I just know how I feel to be sitting in the cell and being forgotten about. So those that's in graveyards, I ain't been in no graveyard, but I feel for them. You see, I mean, these people got kids, they got mamas. They really be wanting their kids and their mamas. They be wanting their fucking people that's dead legacy to live. And niggas in jail, they be wanting you to say freedom. They be wanting you to post them. So I was wondering, so I know what thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, rest in peace, Mo3. Did you ever get to meet him?
Never got to meet him. He was a great Ralo supporter. He always said free Ralo. He was following me on his page, prior to my arrest. And, I ain't never met him, but shit, he fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that fuck with me that I don't know and I haven't been introduced to yet, but I definitely want to meet every nigga that love me. If I want to meet every last one of them over, let's take a picture, bitch.
Now Woody's also.
Why do we keep saying Woody? His name is Woody.
Woody?
Woody.
Oh, it's Woody.
Woody. His name is Woody.
Because Charleston White introduced me to this guy, and Charleston was saying Woody.
Yeah, I be saying like Woody to it. He be cussing Woody. Like, what that keep saying? And Woody this and Woody that. I'm like, man, his name is Woody.
Yeah, but Woody, man, he's from Atlanta as well. He's famous for, yes, you could say that he snitched or whatever. You personally know him?
I know Woody good as a motherfucker. I loved Woody for months. Like, I was with him the first whole couple years of his bid. I mean, I had no idea that all this was going on. Like, he ain't never tell me that type of shit. And, I really honestly glad I didn't know. And I don't even look at, like, right now today, even when it's on my time on YouTube and shit of him being in that little interrogation room, I don't want to look at that shit. I ain't never looked at it. Even the shit was gone or supposed to be told in the courtroom, I never looked at it because I don't like feeding to negativity. It's like I hate to see bad shit. Like I used to nigga, I used to sit with every single day inside of him. I don't want to see no fucked up ass shit that he have possibly done. I just, I really had, I really loved this man like to death before he even got famous and shit. All this shit like it was my motherfucking friend. Like I really like it was my dog. I mean, so I don't be having a conflict of like, damn, man, I ain't never came to him and be like, hey, why you saying all that was going on? Because I really genuinely grabbed a massive amount of love for Lil Uzi. You gotta think about it before that. When was that war? You gotta think about it. He was with Thug, and at one time, we weren't too much friends. You know what I mean? He was in this shit called 30 and the nigga Thug was rock crew and whatnot. So they say, but yeah, all that shit was going on, and we weren't friends with them niggas. We was all of us oppositions. You know what I mean? And me and Thug, we made amends. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lil Wooded, we made amends. We became friends. About that. So
Yeah, I seen you ended up working with Key Glock. And we all know that, that's Young Dolph's right hand man cousin, right? What was that like, man? How was Key Glock doing mentally?
that was like Dolph. He was a piece of Dolph, and Dolph was him. And when he was taken from him, like it took a significant. Even when I be with him, I be like, I'm funny. I let me get everybody laugh, everybody love Ralo. He can barely get the shit out of home. I was with Key Glock before all this rap shit, before his shit popped out. Me, him, and Jay Fizzle did Unusual Niggas on my Dire of the Street project. So, like, I know Key Glock was with me and Lil Baby when he first came to Atlanta before Lil Baby got to my dog. Or before Lil Baby got the freestyle and things like that. So, like, to see the before and then see the after, because, I went to prison for 6 years. So, I just, no matter what I do to try to bring them up, man, that shit ain't gonna never happen. Like, Shawty gonna always, that was a masterpiece of him, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And it's crazy that the 100K hit that Jook allegedly put on Dolph's head, it was for the whole PRE. It wasn't just Dolph. So, it's just crazy of what could have, you know what I'm saying? And people going back home during holidays to enjoy themselves, to give away turkeys, and for that to happen. So, shout out to Key Glock. He's carrying PRE the right way. I think he just had a platinum record. So shout out to him, man.
It's my family. I love my brother to death.
What do you have coming in the future, man? I mean, you just released a tape. You're all over the internet right now. People love to hate. People hate to love. What do you have coming? What do you have to say to the people who say you can't rap? Your voice is annoying. What can we expect from the fourth quarter of 2024?
I mean, I just posted a post of Dolph when I was incarcerated. I posted his album or whatnot. And Dolph told me, keep going. He told me don't stop. He told me keep rapping. So do what Dolph said, do a reference to the rap. But Dolph, keep going, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, just the fourth quarter, man. Like, what do you have coming? All eyeballs on you. What do you have coming the rest of the fourth quarter?
So yeah, I'm gonna keep rapping because Dolph told me to keep rapping. And I ain't gonna stop until goddamn, Dolph told me to stop and sorry to hear, but he ain't here right now, so I'm just going on. My ultimate goal is to complete the project that I got over here. I'm trying to build on top of my plows and, do me some condominiums, and I'll be the first young nigga from my city to ever do that. I built my man G. I'm trying to build my mama a house from the ground up, build myself a house from the ground up. You know, that's all I'm on right now. I ain't giving a fuck about what other nigga gotta say, and if it take me to continue to, talk shit on Instagram to get the money and, keep calling, and let Sean pull up over here and let me do my interview. And that's what I gotta do to make it happen. I got a goal that I'm trying to get to. And, I'm gonna drop my book February the 12th on my birthday.
Oh my God. Okay, well, we done, man. I'm sorry, man. I mean, Jesus. God dang. That boy. Oh, I mean, cry me a river. Okay, guys. I mean, I couldn't, but I couldn't stay up. I mean, you heard what he said, whatever he said, I guess. BigBarrBaby, man. Make sure you press like, subscribe, and share with the homies, man. I'm out, man. Let's do Ralo, man. God. Man. I don't even think he stopped to use the bathroom. He ain't even get say, let me out. Let me go run the alley, take a leak or nothing. He just went all the way through. Woo.